Right, let's test the new shock. Woohoo, here we go. Let's start the day at Bear Creek. The music is loud. Woo! Woo! Hey, Skip! Alright, so there's some Zappa laps here in Bear Creek. Coil's performing nicely. Alright, jumps with coil shock. Here we go. Whoa! Whoa! Wow! I'm perplexed. So when I use the air shock, I lock it out pretty much. With the coil shock it's working really well, although it's very plush. Ready for a stretchy. So I did just some dirt jumps, small ones, but I'm really surprised how well it went with the coil. Despite the coil feels plush, with the air shock I would lock it out, but it's feeling really good. Hey guys, welcome back. It's the first time I'm riding the bike with the new rear shock, the Fox DHX2. I'm gonna ride the local trails with a good variety of terrain. There's some small jumps, there's drops and rock gardens, so we should get a good impression of how it performs. I already played around a bit with the low and high rebound settings and compression. It feels alright, but maybe a little bit too soft, so I got a 400 spring. I may need a 450. I think after today's riding I probably will find out if it's just okay, or I need to upgrade to a 450. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so here it is. So this morning I played around a little bit with the rebound setting and the compression. It feels okay, it feels a little plush though. I firm it a little bit up. I leave it as it is for now, and based on the feedback I'm getting when doing small jumps and drops and the rock gardens, obviously, yeah, I will make a call if the 400 is fine or I need to go up one to 450. Yeah, let's find some features to test the shock. Alright, those jumps felt really good, quite smooth. I was short on a few jumps, but it was not because of the suspension, that was me, but felt really good. Alright, the next test is a drop. I haven't done yet a drop with it, but this is a drop we're going to do. It's not a really big drop, but it's a good one, and yeah, it will be the first one I'm going to do with the new coil shock. Alright, so that drop felt okay, wasn't too bad. Obviously not a huge drop, but the next feature that I wanted to test the shocks on is this rock garden. It's a fairly steep rock garden. Let's have a look from bottom up. A little side view here, so we come in there from where the bike is, dropping down. Yep, I've done this feature quite a few times, so I really know how it feels like with the other shock. So it's a good feature for comparison. Alright, that actually felt really good. I could notice that the shock absorbed all the little bumps, and it felt much better than the air shock that I used before. I can definitely tell the difference. Good, but I have to say though, on this rock garden the difference was significant. When jumping or doing that drop earlier, I couldn't tell a significant difference, if any. Yeah, but here the rock garden, definitely. That may well have to do with the rebound setting. Yeah, either it has been faster, which works really well for rock gardens obviously. For drops you may have it a bit slower, so again I need to play around with that. But in the Fox tuning guidelines they say that you can tune it while you're riding. Nah, I like to ride and not to stop every feature to tune my shocks to suit the conditions, so that is something I definitely not intend doing. So alright, here we go. We'll do one more feature. That is one in which I always bottom out with the rear shock, and let's see if we can feel a difference this time. But this is the feature that we're going to do. Here's an interesting one. It slopes down, as you can see, and then there's a gap there, so you have to huck your front wheel. And as I said, I found the landing quite harsh. I always can hear my rear shock, so I'm very keen to see how it goes with the coil. Let's place the camera somewhere where we can see the bike proper. Here we go. Let's do this one. Oh yeah, wow, again, that was a big difference. So I just came down the feature there, and normally you can feel cluck, how you really can feel shock bottoming out, and I have changed the plushness and the compression of the air shock as well, but it was never really smooth. And I've done this drop now 3 times with the coil, and it absolutely feels better. So, but jumping, couldn't feel a significant difference. With the bigger drop I did before, couldn't feel a significant difference. Rock garden, absolutely. And this tricky roller hook as well, I can feel a significant difference. So far so good. Oh! There's a jump! Well guys, that's the end of my field test of the Fox DHX2 coil shock, and the verdict is it's a keeper. I love it. It performs really well. Definitely better than the air shock I was using before. The only change I'm gonna make, the spring, is a 400 at the moment. I'll put a 450 in. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please drop comments, questions, whatever in the comment section and I'll respond to you. Maybe you want to subscribe, you may want to like the video, and otherwise I'll see you next time. Ciao!